welcome back to my channel HiralsWorld. Today we are going to talk about one such scholarship where you can travel to European countries. It is fully paid. That means you do not even have to spend one penny out of your pocket. And on top of it, you don't need any other things. Like for example, you don't need GRE. There is no age limit. Anybody from any country can apply. And oh my god, this is one of the best scholarships that we are going to talk about in today's video. So I'm super excited for it, so let's just dive into it. But before that, if you're landing on this page for the first time, hi, I'm Hiralworld. I make videos about working abroad, studying abroad, and I live in Canada, so you'll be also finding a lot of Canada vlogs on this channel. Before we dive into this video, let me explain why you should trust me and what is my credibility. So first off, I got 3 scholarships to study in Canada. One was from the Government of India and the other 2 were from the Government of Canada and the university that I studied in. I studied in the 20th best university in the world. And on top of it, I applied to over 100 scholarships. I got 42 yeses from different universities. And then after graduating, I love education and academia so much that I have been helping students in education and upskilling. I work in the same university that I graduated from. And it has been a wonderful journey of helping students achieve their dream and also looking through some of the scholarship applications that our university receives. And all of this is just to say that you should know who you are watching and how you should be trusting them. So without further ado, let's dive into this video. Now in today's video, we are going to talk about what is Erasmus Mundus. This is the name of the scholarship. We will be also talking about the eligibility criteria, what it covers, and how you can apply for the scholarship. I will take you step by step in terms of how to navigate the website and how you can start applications. I know that looking through the course catalog might be a little bit easier, but when it comes to applications, that's where most of the students are getting stuck. So we'll be talking about all of these things. Now first, talking about what is Erasmus Mundus. Erasmus Mundus is a huge network within Europe. This is a government funded scholarship and it is available in over, if I'm not wrong, around 41 or 45 countries within Europe. And besides that, Erasmus Mundus has a huge alumni network. One of the greatest advantage of this scholarship is that you do not have to return back to your country. Now, there are many such government-funded scholarships that are available out there. For example, Chevening Scholarship, you have to return back to your country after you finish your education. But in this Erasmus Mundus, in fact, you are not going to return to your country, and in fact, they help you to get a job as well. It has one of the largest employer network and the alumni network, as I told you before. So basically, this scholarship is by far the best scholarship in Europe. I'm not going to get into more details about it because there is so much available out there on the internet in terms of what is Erasmus Mundus. So I'll just let you do your research. Now, second, coming on to the eligibility criteria. So what are the eligibility criteria? Well, it's very simple. This is by far one of the most simplest criteria that I've seen for the scholarships. And coming from applying to 100 different scholarships, I can tell that this is one of the easiest one. So what is the criteria? First is it is open to any country. You must have completed your undergraduate degree. And if you do have a work experience, that's considered a good thing. But it's not a must, of course. It depends on each project that you are going to be working for or what project you end up selecting. You can only apply for up to 3 projects. And you will come to know in a bit what projects I'm talking about, and I will take you through that website to show you what kind of projects are there. The last time I checked, there were about 190 projects that were open so far. They're available around 19 different disciplines. That means, you know, arts, humanities, law, medicine, I don't know, IT, engineering, computer science, all of these are available out there. And the last criteria is that you must have IELTS or some sort of language proficiency, and IELTS of 6.5 is a general criteria that is available. But also some of the projects do accept without IELTS the applications as well, so you can apply without IELTS. So now let's move on to talk about how you can apply for this scholarship and how you can go about it. So for that, let me just go on to my laptop. Before we get down to here, I would just like to quickly mention that I have posted Reels video, and under this video, I have also given the link to the website that I will be showing you right now. So I would strongly recommend that you can go ahead and watch out here. I did get a lot of questions there as well in terms of what fields it is available for and how to apply and things like that. So I would recommend that you can look it up here, or you can also go in my bio in the YouTube channel. You can click on my name and then go to the bio and then also access the link from there as well. You will be able to see it on my homepage. So without further ado, let's just dive into this scholarship thing. So here is the website. If you were to just quickly scroll through this website, you will notice that there's a lot more that's available out here. I would recommend that you should read through this basics, but what I want to show you here is you can filter according to keywords, country, duration, universities, and field of studies. And as you can see right now, there are 191 projects that are available out there. Now, I would say that if you are super picky on country, so let's say if you want to go to Germany, then you might want to just select that particular country. But if you're not picky on any other country, and if you just want to explore Europe and then have possibility of working in different countries and also getting a job, then I would say that keep it open. it doesn't hurt to like actually search it both ways, right? Then duration and credits, for the purpose of today's video, I would just say that keep it open unless like you're super picky on it. Universities, I'd say that if you are super picky again about the university, so for example, when I was applying for scholarships, I wanted to apply to top 20 universities in the world, and that was my criteria, right? So if you are also looking for to apply to, let's say, a specific university or a specific if you have, let's say, a specific like kind of criteria in mind, then go ahead and select those universities. But for again today's video, I'm just going to not select that one. You will see that there are 19 fields of study, including like chemistry, there's environmental sciences, there is information technology, medicine. I mean, there's just everything, right? So I would say, again, depends on what all things you want to study or what is it that you are interested in. But it's pretty much widely open for everybody. For the purpose of today's video, we will select social sciences and psychology because those are like not that well known, right? So let's just select those and see how many projects are coming up. So 20 projects are coming up, and these are all the projects that you can see. Now take your time to vet through these projects, because let's suppose if you were interested in these two, then you would take your time to vet through these projects to look up and understand what is it that it's asking for. And each project, if you were to, let's say, click on it, you will see the whole new criteria there, starting from everything, right? Like from how much money they have. You will also be seeing that, what all things it covers. And one thing that I'm going to show is participant countries. And what does it mean is like it has France, Portugal, and Spain. So that means that these are the 3 countries that you'll be going to study this course in. So like, how I told you that you can travel around Europe and then you study in all different countries. You could choose just one particular country and one particular university, but usually it's a good idea to go around, especially when you're getting like this chance of studying in different universities. I would also recommend that you should download this project card and read through it. And let's suppose now if you are interested in applying for this scholarship or for applying for this particular project, what should you do? So now let's suppose if you want to apply for this particular project, right, like human rights policy and practices project, and you have decided that, okay, you've saved this in your project bucket list and you are starting to apply. Now what you're going to do is just scroll all the way down, and under this website, and again, right, like it covers 4 countries, Norway, Spain, Sweden, United Kingdom, and everything else. And let's say if you want to apply for this one, so what you'll do is like you will go onto this website and you will click on it, and once you click on it, it will take you to this new page. And let's say once it takes you to this page, right, like you will just quickly again scroll through it, and you will start to see that what is the program outline. So you can again like kind of talk about it, know more about it, because that will help you in writing your SOPs, by the way. And then you can just apply. Once you say how to apply, you will see the specific criteria for each of these projects. So again, remember I told you that there are different criteria for each of the projects. So for example, for this one, it needs English proficiency, it needs motivation letter. Motivation letter is, by the way, very, very important for any and every scholarship that you apply for. And from my experience, I'd say it doesn't matter whether your CGPA is low or high, your motivation letter takes precedence. So I would recommend that please write a very good motivation letter. And if you need a video in terms of how to write a good motivation letter and how you can get acceptance in universities, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be very happy to make a full video on how to write your motivation letter. Remember, I got 42 yeses out of 100 applications. So that means that's still a 42% chance. And that is only because I was able to learn from my weaknesses in my motivation letter. And yeah, you will, for this one, you will need a work experience as well. So yeah, I think all of that is there. It does say here that you need work experience in human rights related practitioner related experience, right? And it has to be 2 years. So that means that if you don't have this, then you are not meeting the requirements, right? So then don't waste your time for this one. And that's why I again recommend that at least take about 1 to 2 weeks to vet through all of these projects and see which ones are you fitting in for and which ones are you not. And that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below if you would like an SOP or motivation letter format related video, and I'm very happy to share that with you. Until then, stay safe. Bye.